Hey guys, this is Bando Guy 4, bringing another episode of Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. In the last part, I went to the power plant and finally caught the legendary Pokemon. Spoiler much? Caught the legendary Pokemon Zapdos. In this part, I will be heading south out of Fuchsia City for real. I already battled several of these trainers while getting Jupiter up to level 42, and you can avoid virtually all of these trainers. But I just ran into this one, and I guess I may as well show you standard fare for these guys. Almost all of them will have at least one Tentacool. Tentacool, because of its overabundance in water areas, is often discounted as a terrible Pokemon. I don't actually believe that to be true. If you raise it properly, it can be a great Pokemon. It has outstanding special defense. So if you want to use it, I say go for it. It's not as bad as most people will have one believe. So, if you didn't figure already from my spoiler, there is a legendary Pokemon on the way to CInnabar Island, and I will be encountering it in the Seafoam Islands, and then of course attempting to catch it as well. I have a whole bunch of Ultra Balls now, so I should be able to catch it without too much difficulty. And now I'm confused, so we'll see how long this lasts. Excellent. I already snapped out of the confusion. So, Tentacool's done. I believe Tentacool's evolution level is 33. If I'm wrong about that, there will be something in the video stating so, but I did raise one not all that long ago. It was one of my star Pokemon during my poison type run, since one of Tentacool's types is poison, of course. And let's hope that I can get to the Seafoam Islands without encountering any more trainers. If I'm not mistaken, there are no trainers actually in Seafoam Islands, so once you get there, if you put up a repel, it'll be golden. Though there are wild Pokemon to encounter there. I'll wait till this person turns, and excellent. That person's going in circles, so's that one. Got! Okay, and Swimmer Darren is done. Can I possibly get to the Seafoam Islands without encountering any more trainers? Yes, I can. I get the feeling he's a trainer. Let's find out. No, he's not. So that, if I'm not mistaken, sounds like something that might be added to the fame checker. Yes. So, we learned something about Misty from him. Maybe I'll collect some of those off screen sometime soon. So, you actually do have to go through the Seafoam Islands to get to CInnabar Island. You can't just surf right past them. So, here we go. I'll try and make this all one video, though I don't know. So, this is a cave area. It's classified as a cave area at the very least. So, the Pokemon you're very likely to encounter here include Zubat and Golbat, regardless of what version you're playing. On this floor, you will either find Psyduck if you're playing FireRed, or if you are playing Leaf Green, you will encounter Slowpoke. Slowpoke's an incredibly defensive Pokemon. Psyduck, until you evolve it, absolutely sucks. There's just nothing else to say about Psyduck. But if you go down the floor, you will still encounter those same Pokemon. You can also encounter the water type Seal here, which evolves into dual water ice type Dugong. You can also find the evolutionary form of your version exclusive water type for this area. Golduck is the evolved form of Psyduck. and Slowbro is one of the evolved forms of Slowpoke. So if you want that Lickitung west of Fuchsia City, you can catch the evolved form here rather than training one up. The third basement floor is very much the same as the above floor, except Seal is more common than the Zubat and Golbat on that floor. And as previous places where there are many floors, I will just list the floor, which floor I'm on, and you can refer back to the previous place in the video where I mentioned the Pokemon that can be found on that floor. And I will also link to Bulbapedia where I get all this information from. So there are a couple boulders here, and one is very simple. You can just push this boulder down, and I don't think that will screw up the puzzle. This is the third floor basement. Yes. You can actually find Dugong here, and this is the first floor where you can surf, and I'll be listing those Pokemon as well. You have to push this boulder out of the way so that you'll be able to push the other boulder down. You have to be kind of careful here. Push it right there, and then down. What these are doing is blocking off the current in the water, which will push you otherwise. The current is much too fast, so you need to get the boulders down here to block off said current. You can find a bunch of new Pokemon fishing here, but those will all be listed. Let's see, there's a couple hidden items here actually, and if I'm being completely honest, I don't remember where both of them are. I know that they're a nugget and a water stone. I know what the hidden items are, I just don't know exactly where they are. I also know that the water stone is on this floor that I'm currently on, the fourth basement, and that there's a hidden nugget on the floor above me. Somewhere on that floor. No items there. I think there's a boulder above that floor that if I push down I can use there. Come down here, find an Ultra Ball. So if you didn't buy enough before, it should be good. Yeah, that tells you that the boulders are changing the flow of the water. And I'm not going to find all the items in here, I'll just tell you there's a couple. The items are an Ice Seal, a Big Pearl, 2 Water Stones, a Nugget, and an Ultra Ball. But I'm not going to be finding all of them, though there's a good chance that the Water Stone, like Zapdos, is somewhere on this little island here. Really? No, my brother's home. Anyway, so yes, the water stone's up here. As if you hadn't seen, the legendary is on this floor, and this is the legendary bird Articuno. It is dual ice flying type, and it is unique among, I believe, all Pokemon, in that not only does it learn a one-hit KO move, but it also learns, I believe the move is Mind Reader, which will make the next move used hit 100% of the time. So Articuno can kill you. I'm not certain that it knows these moves now, but it is certainly capable of doing so. And Articuno, I think, is probably my favorite of the three, especially visual wise. I'll go ahead and Thunder Wave it. Yes, this one knows Ice Beam, Mind Reader, Agility, and Mist. At level 85, it learns Sheer Cold. So if you have Mind Reader and Sheer Cold at the same time, it is a guaranteed one-hit KO. It also learns Blizzard, which is not very accurate, but off of Mind Reader it would hit. So we've seen Ice Beam in my position, and yeah, another Thunderbolt would definitely take that. But I have Paralysis and Bite, so between the Paralysis and the possibility of flinching, it should not be able to hit me until I get its health even lower. What Mist does, I think it prevents stat changes. Yes, Mist prevents stat modifications. I think another move would take it out, so I'm gonna start checking Ultra Balls now. I got 41 of them this time, so I should be able to do this, but since unlike the video with Zapdos, this one, actually, it took me longer to get to Zapdos than it took me to get to Articuno. I think the harder part is going to be getting out of here. But since I do actually have to get out of here in this video, I think I'll probably just go ahead and cut to when I catch Articuno. So I'll see you guys about then. Come on. Oh! No wonder. Did it survive a water pulse? Is it even worth taking the chance? No, what's Articuno's special defense again? It's pretty dang good. I'll chance it. Please don't take it out. It resists it. I know it resists it. Yes! No! No confusion! No confusion! I actually don't want confusion right now. Please. Oh no. Please no. No! Okay, so I forgot to say, so I had to go through Seafoam Islands again, and something I forgot to mention, which is kind of funny. If you fall down to the floor where there's water, you'll automatically be on your surfing Pokemon. Not a big deal, just something I thought was interesting. And is there even any point to this? Surely there's some hidden item. That island looks suspicious. Oh no, actually, now that I think about it, that's the way out. So, remember that for after I catch Articuno, which I will now cut to hopefully finally catching it. Alright, one Thunderbolt. Get itself most of the way down. Really? Really, game? I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. My whole life is led to this. It's time to test my skills. I know I just can't miss. Gonna show the world. Born to be a winner. Born to be a champion. Born to be a winner. Born to be the very freaking best. Apparently Articuno likes the Season 4 theme song to Pokemon. One of the legendary bird Pokemon with its long tail trailing behind. Its flying form is magnificent. Good lord, I thought Zapdos was bad. Okay, so that's 2 birds down. Oh my god. So I went through the Poké Rap and got to the 4th season theme song before I finally caught that thing. And if I wanted to do it, I could catch it right now because I forgot to put my repels back up. Oh, wow. I'm not sure how much of all that singing and stuff I'm going to keep in. I did mess up the Poke Rap. Said Bellsprout twice. Which, you know, most people would say whatever, not a big deal. To me, it kind of is. Because I know I can do it perfectly. So, as I said before, this is the way out of Seafoam Islands. Thank God. And there it is, the exit. And is this a trainer? Bitch. No, I am not on vacation. I am on a journey to try and get to CInnabar Island. And you are standing in my way. The guy on the other side wasn't a trainer. Why does she have to be? So, I'm almost to CInnabar Island. And I can already tell you what I'm going to do when I get there. I'm going to end this episode because as of right now it's at 48 minutes. And then I'm going to fight all the trainers in the surrounding routes of CInnabar Island. Get some more levels up before I continue on. And in the meantime, I'm just going to keep body slamming everything they send my way. Ooh, Aurora Beam, scary. I quad resist ice type moves. It's pathetic. Unnecessary critical hit? Well, whatever. Picnicker Irene. Of course no mercy, you interrupted me. I'm trying to get out of here. There's an island here that's gonna have an item on it, certainly. That one probably does too. I don't care. I just want to get to CInnabar Island. Are you going to make me fight you? No? Okay, good. And this is CInnabar Island. So, now I'm going to do what I said I was going to do and go back and fight those trainers. And I will see you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.